everyone and welcome in. Today is the day for another update to Star Stables. We have today's update and we also have a next up in Jorvik. So we're gonna go through what's up next in Jorvik first. Hello, welcome in, honey bunny, funny bunny. That's a lot of N's. Well, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. We're gonna switch over to reading the next up in Jorvik, which is over here. So today we have working on a acquisition in Dundle and beauty salons update. Beauty salon update! I'm super excited. Prepare for our updated character. Is this the character everyone kept calling a toddler? Not quite sure how I feel about that. Next week we have Pinda Beans, which we got a little sneak preview from CC Creations. I am on Pumpkin Meadow. You're welcome to join me. I'm mainly just going to check out the update and then do some training. On May 17th we got Storm over Devil's Gap. We got a little sneak peek that there's like new items coming out and new music for Devil's Gap. Sounds like it might be main story worthy. We got for Maria, lead Anne, Alex, Mrs. H, and the Valowitch. Right, the portal! I forgot about the portal. I forgot about that. And May 24th, we have horse progression, which my guess for that, because I may have heard a little bit about that on their Instagram, was that they're gonna update the starter horse, but it looks like as you get to know your horse, you'll unlock talents and abilities. I'm not quite sure what that means. Most of my horses are fully trained at this point, so I wonder if I would automatically have those talents and abilities, or is that for like future horses? Interface will have a whole new look involving horse progression. We're not done yet, so they're still working on it. That's just the beginning of it. And for the last update of May, we have G-Man is back for a new Western race at Starshine Ranch for American Quarter Horses, Morgans, and Pinda Beans. Interesting. Okay, I already pulled up the game. For very first thing we're gonna check out is Luis, the Jorvik Ranger in Mistfall. So let's work on our way there. Look how sad the event area is. You can see where everything was. Like I was standing right next to the fountain and there was like a path around it. You can see where everything was. It's just gone now. We're gonna go over to Mistfall. Wow, everything's so quiet. Did I turn off the music? I might have turned off the music. I did. Got it. So, Luis... What the... Wait! Are those new... Those are new icons for the salons, I think. Beauty shops. We'll have to check those out. But first we have a mission in the Keel of Mistfall. We're currently riding Elder today, cause it's his turn. It's his turn to be trained. The only two horses I've yet to fully train is Elder and Acacia, and that's because I just got them like last month. I haven't been to Dundle in such a long time. What horses are here? Oh, the Clydesdales. I forgot about the Clydesdales. What am I talking about? No, I didn't forget that Clydesdales exist. I just forgot that they were here. And the colors available. What is this one? Ah, the seahorse. I can never pronounce that name. So I just call them seahorses. At one point, I thought about getting one of these, but now, not so much. And we got the North Swedish. At one point, I thought about getting one of these as well. Okay. Like I said, I'm just checking out the update, so you're welcome to like follow me around, but I got my own things to do. Why does this give me like halflinger vibes? But obviously they look fluffier. They look so fluffy. Someone should dress this one up as a unicorn. I can see that. Oh, there you are. Hi. I'm riding I'm riding Elder. You know, the horse that no longer exists in this game. Okay, so there is a mission I have to go do. I already forgot the guy's name. It's Louis, right? Luis? It's spelled the same way as the... Oh my god, how did I hit that tree? It's spelled the same way as the guy you befriend in Resident Evil 4. Luis or Louis? One of the two. I think it can be said both ways. The water's so blue. Wow. Must be something in the air. Yeah, pollution. Where is it? Where is this mission? So this is a new race. Oh, a person. Hi, I'm Louis. Hello, Louis. I'm so happy you came by. It feels like I've been here forever without anyone passing by. I mean, my ranger friends come by for practice, but that kind of defeats the purpose. Completely understand you, my dude. Like, I haven't been to Dundle in forever. What do you mean? Here in Mistfall, we rangers do our best to protect the environment. But honestly, we're pretty bad at meeting new people. New riders rarely come along, so we decided to set up riding practices here in our paddock open to the public. I got assigned to host our practices, but only the rangers ever come here. I'm so excited you're here now. An outsider in our neck of the woods. I mean, you're the best kind of outsider, of course. Tell me you want to join our training sessions. Please, don't just leave me here alone. Wow, kinda sounds desperate. Mistfall is the most peaceful place on Jorvik, and maybe more people will realize that when they just get the chance to come by and spend more time here. Oh wow, okay, it's really happening. A non-ranger is gonna ride my race. This is our basic working acquisition course. It's of utmost importance that a ranger has a solid relationship with our horse, so we practice in the arena here to ensure our horses are ready for almost anything. Are you up for the challenge? Okay. Ooh, listen to that music. I have wide turns. Not fully trained a horse here. Ah! Listen to that music. It's so pretty. They might have used it for something else and I just haven't noticed it because it's been such a long time since I've been in this area. I feel like I've heard it before. I just haven't heard it in a while. Okay, we did the race. Like, I tried in True Ranger. I mean, you're as good as a ranger, but I'm glad you're not a ranger because I'm just gonna stop rambling now. Sounds like me. Let's do it again just to get the extra experience. Elder wouldn't mind. Oh, so close to leveling up. I keep almost running into the fence. Now I know where I'm going. Still messed up that one. Champ. Oh, the notification. I can't check the notifications while racing? That's new. I didn't know that. Okay, now I can check it. Oh, that's not it. Where's the notifications? 4 Pinta Championship in 15 minutes. Hi, Katie! Welcome in! I hope your day has been getting better. I think the last time we talked you weren't having the best of days, but I hope everything is a lot better now. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. I feel like I'm rambling quite a bit today. Okay, what is the next part of the update? Extended beauty shop menu. We have updated our beauty shop menu to offer 2 new features in preparations of our character update in the future. When you visit a beauty shop, you will now have the option to change your character's appearance and also view your own hair and makeup options. This means you don't have to go all the way back to your home stables. Okay, I need to check out this update. Is there one? There is one in Dundle. Okay, I think it's the... It's not the granny-haired one, is it? I think it's like the braided hair that's here. I try to memorize it, but they all kind of like share designs. There's not a lot of hair designs. I hope they change that in the future. I love to like run around and try to guess what type of hairstyle someone has. Because right now I can look at it and be like, there's a pigtail underneath that hat. They're just hiding it. That kind of situation. Like, I know what the hair looks like. Just because you hide it doesn't mean it's any different. Gets less sore, but that kind of hurts. Oh, so it's been getting caught up. You've been getting caught up with the storyline? Where are you in the storyline? Because I don't want to spoil it for you by accident. Where's... Okay, it's up there. I'm getting lost. Okay, the hair salon's up here. It's... Shield Maiden. The Shield Maiden. That sounds awesome. Okay, so there's 2 new options called Change Appearance and Show Owned. So I have 1 makeup style and 4 hairstyles. I usually do the short hair. But what's this change appearance? You can change your appearance once for free. Don't forget that you can go back to your original look after you use the service. You'll also need to pay the use service change appearance in the future. Oh, so it's like your starter horse that you can like pay to change the appearance of. It's like that, but it's for your actual character. That's good to have. That's something we haven't had in ever. Help with the stone in Dino Valley? Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. There might be more main story coming up in a few weeks. Just be aware of that. Next part of the update, we got leather leg protectors. So I'm gonna assume that's in the buy menu. Yes, it is. I can't try it on Elder because it's too updated for him. So we have leg wrap. This one has a little cuff around the hoof, and then there's fluffy ones. And then there's just the cuff. It's just like what they did here in this, where you can choose the color, and then you can choose the color of the metal on it. They're adding so many different styles by making such a simple design change. It's so good. It makes like the simmer in me like really happy. Because then it makes it harder to copy outfits. Lipizzaner, Morgans, Pasofinos, and Andalusian horses are the only breeds able to wear leg protectors at this time. Okay. Retrofitting tack. We'll continue to retrofitting tack. Once the new character has been released, we can start retrofitting project again. Star coin balance. Lately, some players have noticed that their star coin balance seems off when displayed on the launcher. We apologize for any confusion this may have caused. The issue was caused by syncing problems and resulted in inaccurate balance being shown for some players. Rest assured, your actual star coin balance is correct and unaffected. So if you're logged in to the game, the correct amount is shown. We have resolved this glitch and are constantly working on improving how the star coin balance is synced. That's good, that's good, that's good. And then we have bonus item. You got excited when you saw Concore? I love Concore. So cute. Next, new coat color variations in Western Tack. That's the new horse I was talking about. We got new coats coming in, and more Western Tack to go with our Western race that's being introduced. I want to... What was I about to do? Bonus shop. I only know the one in Moreland. I'm going to the one in Moreland. Is there any other bonus shops besides the one in Moreland? I don't think I've seen any. Or maybe I just haven't looked hard enough. I've been getting this Knight Rider gear so I can put it on the horse that I got to represent Violet Flower Garden, because it's purple in design. Okay, so that didn't take very long. We're probably going to do some races and do some training. My mind just sprouted out the question of, I wonder which horse is going to leave us next. Because a lot of older horses are leaving us, but we're also getting newer horses in return. So I wonder what's the trade for the next horses. We already know we're getting Pinta Beans, which are just new colors of the Arabians with a new name. It's pretty much the same thing. So I wonder what's gonna... What's the next horse that's gonna leave us? Only Moreland has the bonus shop. Well, that makes me super glad that I never moved my home stable away from Moreland. I go after the bonus shop items constantly. I love me a good bonus shop item. have this Western set that I have picked out for Elder. Problem is that I need more shillings to get it. It's not like 90,000 shillings per piece. It's more like 3,000, but it's still pretty expensive. I love the main storyline, but once you like catch up, then you're like waiting months in between every small piece of it. So you're always like, wait, what happened last time? I don't remember what happened last time. That's literally how I reacted to hearing about the Vila witch. I totally forgot she existed. And obviously, if you're not caught up, you have no idea what a Vila witch is either. I know some people just skip the storyline. I like reading them. I used to skip them until a certain incident occurred, and then I started reading everything. One day I want to buy it for Captain. And I know technically it's supposed to be girl power and a girl's relationship with her horse, but I think Captain would look at the stats of the game. He would look at the stats on an outfit, look at the stats of a horse, and he would make a powerhouse. He would win every single championship. Like, I want to see that happen. He's one of those people that plays Yu-Gi-Oh!, plays every single card game that I know that exists, and he can win it in 2 rounds. When I try and I lose everything. I lose every single time. That's why we play D&D and he's the DM. He knows every single detail about every single monster. He still looks it up, but it's pretty impressive. There's a hair, a single hair in my eye, and it won't leave my eye alone. It's like in my eyelash. I don't know how many of you guys remember this. It might have been after I ended stream, but last week we played D&D on Thursday instead of Friday, and one of my party members literally went and straight up said, next time we play, I'm gonna sit you down and ask you what you are. And I'm like, okay. I'm coming up with probably 100 different ways to respond to that question and not give you the answer, because that's just funny. I've done that to Captain too. He's like, what did you just eat? A bear. No, I meant like literally, what did you eat? I'm like, a gummy. He'll eventually understand I'm talking about a gummy bear, but it takes quite some time for him to realize what I'm talking about. I'm fascinated with partial answering questions, especially when the question doesn't matter. Like, why does it matter that I look human, but I don't act it? What's so important about my race that you have to know what I am? I mean, yeah, one of my party members literally thinks I'm a god, but it's not harming him. To my knowledge, it's not harming him. If you haven't been keeping track of the D&D game I'm playing with a whole bunch of other streamers, we do it once a week. And I'm playing this warlock who looks human. And one of the times, our party almost lost a member. I ran back in, I saved them, and they wanted to continue fighting. I straight up said no. I intimidated him to follow me outside of the cave where we were fighting. But he rolled a natural 1, which automatically makes him epically fail. So he ends up thinking I'm God. He literally keeps dropping to his knees and praising me. It's weird. My character's just like, can we go save the town? It's way too early for any of this. Can we just go? Oh, so apparently none of my teammates know that I talk to a demon. All the players know I talk to a demon, but the characters don't know. And so they're trying their hardest to get their characters to find out. But I'm so secretive. They're failing every single time. We recently leveled up, and I'm gonna turn down the music a little bit. You heard of D&D but never really watched it. It's role-playing. Ever role-played in Star Stables? Well, it's like that, but with medieval times and more dangers and death. I might get a horse. I might summon a horse. Let's see, how do I summarize the past day? Because we're only on like day 2, even though we've done 6 games, like 6 sessions so far. We play by the second kind of thing. The best way to summarize it is all of our characters walked into a bar and we discover this dwarven, which is like big man. This dwarven carrier, so he's a mailman, walked into the bar, frozen pretty much to death. We saved him. He's not dead, but it's the middle of spring. How is he nearly frozen to death? That's where our characters come in. We are going to the town that him and his family was sent to figure out how to stop this from happening. According to the man, the dwarven man, him and his family has attempted to leave this town on several occasions, and it's only worked once, and it only worked for him. Meaning the rest of his family is back in that town, possibly freezing. There was also some sort of drama involving another person's character. My character wasn't involved, so I wasn't paying attention. But apparently, I think her character has the hots for a circus girl. And so we had to fight goblins to get the circus gear back. It's a whole thing. And out of all the people in our party, I'm probably the one that has the most healing. I can bring them back from the dead kind of thing. Which is not good, because I'm a warlock. And if you know anything about the word warlock, it usually means I bring the dead back, but I bring them back as a zombie. And as one of my minions. Hi Danny, welcome in! I hope you're having a good day. We're doing some training and talking about D&D because I'm super excited for this Friday's session. I'm gonna have so many lies of omissions, especially if the DM allows it. Meaning I'm gonna say a lot of half-truths. they're gonna ask what I am, and I'm gonna say warlock, but they want to know if I'm human or not. It's not quite the answer they are looking for, and it's not a lie either. So try to roll your way out of that one. There's a thorn in my pinky. I feel it. I have thorns in my hands. I put on this pair of gloves to protect myself from glass. Like, I was messing with candles and I broke some glass, so I put on some gloves. What I didn't expect was when I put on the gloves that they would be covered in cactus thorns. The update. Basically, to summarize, we have a new race in Dundle. There has been an update to the beauty salons in which you can look at your makeup and your hairstyles that you already own. You can also completely change your character's look for some star coins. It's free for the first time, kind of like what you do for your starter horse. And there's a new item in the bonus shop. And we got some new lake protectors that can only fit 4 types of horses right now. The new character model will be coming out soon, so they're kind of like preparing for that, getting the beauty salons ready, getting the outfits ready. So big things are yet to come, and apparently we'll be getting new coat colors next week of some horses. 13 horses maxed up in the event. Oh my goodness. I maxed 3 horses. I can't imagine doing 13. That's amazing. I have 2 horses left to train. It's this one that I'm currently riding, called Elder, and then I have Keisha. They're both kind of older horses. There's a lot of things coming our way. Such as, like, I think when they say we have new coat colors coming next week, I think they're talking about the pinta beans, but I might be wrong about that. Because they're technically the same model as Arabians, they're just different colors. So that might be what they're talking about. There's so much to talk about. You ever have, like, so many thoughts running through your head, you just can't choose one, so you just go silent? As I choke on my own spit and run into a rock. My throat is dry. My hot cocoa's next to me, but I'm middle of a race and I don't want to run into yet another rock. Wonder what level I can get Elder to before we'll switch over for today. I'm debating what to switch over to because I still need to level up my D&D character, but I also started writing technically episode 2 of my Supernatural sequel that I'm super excited to get out. I've also have a confirmed, like, outfit and design for one of the main characters, so there's also that. As The Rock put it, it's about drive, it's about power. We stay hungry, we devour. Sorry, had ads. It's about drive, it's about power, we stay hungry, we devour. I'm not quite sure what you were talking about. I heard it, I don't know what that was in response to. I got my hot cocoa. One of these days, I'm actually gonna make the hot cocoa as it says on the box and use milk, but until then, I'm just gonna continue using water. Ah, it's to you grinding 13 horses. That makes sense. No, don't worry about it. The ads help me. I love that horse. I'm getting distracted. And they're gone. Okay. I understand being late because of ads. But the ads do help me. Remember when they updated the beach and just told no one? It was like during the summer update where there was like a summer festival. They updated the whole beach and only talked about the festival. It's like, oh yeah, we did this thing, but we're just focus on the festival. I was more interested in the area around the festival than the festival themselves. I did like the pride ribbons though. I got my flags. Speaking of my flags, I should probably get the actual physical flags. I don't have a lot of pride stuff. I realize this. We're a month away from Pride Month. And I don't have like anything prideful. I do have one thing. Where is it? I do have one thing. Wait. This deserves to be big cammed. I do have one thing that's prideful. I'm holding it the wrong way. Censor it with my mic. That is the one thing that I have that is prideful. So I really should get more things that are prideful. Do I have a prideful hat? I have one that says, "Trust me, I'm a unicorn." And one that has like a Minecraft heart. Hello, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome in, welcome in. We're doing some training. We're also talking about D&D and Pride Month and other Star Stable updates that are either yet to come or happened in the past. I'm currently training Elder, which is one of the older horses in the game that permanently left, I think, a month ago. Oh god. He doesn't turn very sharp. It takes a while to turn. Thank you for the follow! Welcome in! This is a pleasant surprise. I was just thinking how Elder is one of possibly 3 older models that I have. And the newest one is Acacia, who is a North Swedish horse, the older model. And the only reason that I got Acacia is because back when I first got this game, which isn't this one, it was a different account. Acacia was like the newest horse and I wanted her so badly, but I didn't have Star Rider, so I couldn't get it, and it was a whole thing. And now I have Star Rider and I got her. But I got her because she's leaving permanently. It shows how quickly this game goes now. It used to be hard to get like the new horses. They weren't coming out like every other week. It was like every other month a new horse was coming out. And gave you more time to save up star coins. Oh, I turned the wrong way. Eh. Then go take a nap. Or go to sleep. I don't know what time it is for you. If you're exhausted, make sure to take care of yourself. If you're hungry, make sure you take care of yourself. If you're thirsty, make sure you take care of yourself. Your health comes first. What? Oh, is this the common glitch? It's a nice pose, though. Very nice pose. Oh, you... Sleep! Sleep is needed to exist. Only 5 p.m. It's almost 7 here. I would highly advise a nap. Ooh, you're drawing? What are you drawing? I recently drew a base. I'm not sure if you can see it. Might be cut off. I'm thinking about adding, like, of course I'm adding an outfit and hairstyle and all that. I'm just debating facial expressions. You live in the Netherlands, that's why it's so late. There's quite a few people. I don't think they've been on recently, but there was quite a few people that were watching from the Netherlands. I guess Star Stables is very popular over there, because they always join during Star Stables. Cursed Pokemon fusions. Oh, those are amazing. I love cursed Pokemon fusions. But then there's like really good fusions. Or you ever seen those ones in which it's like they take the Pokemon and they change the elements? It's like they put a random generator on the element and they just change it up that way. Like like an ice Bulbasaur. Like, that is cool. Literally. I would say that I don't have the imagination to pull off that sort of thing. But I'm literally writing, like, several books / TV series currently. And I'm constantly coming up with more ideas. I guess I'm not an artist. I just suck at drawing. Eevee and a Wynut. A Tonic and an Umbreon. I'm probably not saying that right. Togetic. There we go. Togetic and an Umbreon. And a Magikarp and a Lopunny. I'm trying to imagine them. Okay. When was the last time I played a Pokemon game? Is the Eevee and Wynut like a fluffy Wynut? With the colors of an Eevee? That's terrifying. I have the mental image now. That is terrifying. Togetic Umbreon? I feel like if you do that, in which it's like a Togetic with Umbreon patterns, it's not really cursed, it's kind of cute. It's like an emo Togetic, which is kind of cute. And a Magikarp and a Lopunny. I can't see that one turning out okay. I can't see that one turning out okay. That one's purely cursed. If you want to, you can send it in the Discord if you're part of it. You don't have to, of course. But I love seeing people's art. Here, if you want to join, you don't have to, of course. That's the Discord link. And you just noticed that I'm here. Of course, you don't have to. It's purely optional. I just know that whenever I stream, I always notify Discord first, and if anything comes up, Discord knows first. If, say if I made something, and I'm like super proud of it, I'll also promote it there, even if it's not Twitch related. That's a good question. I know Captain has an art channel. Let's see. You can put it in the main chat for now if you want. Yay, people! Let's see. Let's see. What gift should I say welcome with? Welcome. Let's do minions. Why not? I noticed! I noticed you guys joined. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I always post like a GIF every morning. Or at least my morning. I don't know what time it is for you guys. But I post a GIF every day. Except for Sundays. That's usually when I'm not on the computer at all. It's like my day to relax. I still end up playing on the Switch or something. But, it's my way of saying, like, good morning and keeping you guys up to date. If anything happens, I'd let you guys know on Discord. I'll make an art channel later. When I finish streaming. I know Captain has one. Maybe I should have done it earlier because I know artists such as himself would think of that first. You too? We're both supportive people and we have nothing prideful. It's so weird. Like, I'm part of the community. I'm Pan and I'm Polly, which is probably the most like not used ones. I mean, Pan's pretty common, but Polly definitely is not very common. They recently got a new flag though, so maybe I should get the new flag. I'm part of 2 different parts of the same community, and I have like nothing prideful. Actually made the first fusion not that bad. The last one is the most cursed. Wait, that's adorable. Oh my god, that's adorable. That's adorable. And the Togetic Umbreon, that's pretty cool too. I like that one. I like how grumpy he is. He reminds me of someone like the other Pokemon. You can show it if you want to. Okay. I'll show it. Oh god. If I can figure out how to move Discord. So we got like the grumpy Togetic Umbreon. He reminds me of that anime character that's like half white hair, half red hair. I don't know his name. I think it's My Hero Academia, but I might be wrong. You may be bi or pan. Nice. Welcome. I am pan, which means I don't care if you're male, female, non-binary, or what was the other one? I already forgotten. I don't care about gender. I care about personality. We also have this cutie. I don't know which 2 Pokemon this one is, but this one's adorable. Is this the Eevee Wynut one? Like, I see the Eevee tail. Todoroki? Yeah, that's his name. That's what the grumpy Togetic Umbreon reminds me of. Ah, yes. What? I'm blanking on what Wynut looks like. I'm picturing like a ghost type Pokemon. Pan, less Demi, and I have nothing prideful. I'm Pan and Polly just got a new flag, which is completely different when it comes to color themes, but I was able to get the Pan and Polly and ally ribbons in Star Staples. The last one. Ooh. I actually think you did wonderfully with this one. Because it could be like the real life mermaid. It's cursed. Like, if you look at everything but the face, it looks wonderful. And then you look at the face, and that's the cursed part. Like, I like the detail you put into the face. It looks amazing. But that's where it's cursed. The fish lips. The fish lips. I love it. It's so good. Okay. I'm gonna react to that. Where is the normal ones? The normal reactions. Where are they? Close enough. That's a close enough reaction to it. Okay, I need to make sure I have chat up. Part fish, part smexy. I haven't heard the word smexy since middle school. That is an interesting choice of words. You've been in the community for at least a month now. I've been a bit nervous to say it honestly. I understand that. For the longest of time, I was an ally. And then I realized, wait, I don't care. I don't care about gender. So I was like, well, I guess I'm pan. Or bi. Like, I just... one of the two. And then I sat down more and I'm like, you know, I wouldn't mind it if I had more than one partner. As long as everyone got along and it was all agreed upon, I wouldn't mind having more than one partner. So I'm like, I guess I'm poly. You don't want Twitch to roundhouse kick you? Why would it roundhouse kick you? Just so you know, I literally just held up a fan that said proud as fuck. I think you're fine. Like, I've heard worse things said online, and I know the banned words, and none of them are like, what? Sorry, my brain just processed that there's no music for this race. Where's the music? Is it glitched? Did I glitch it? I might have glitched it. I keep breaking the game. They also never announced when they updated this one. They went from like Generation 1 bunnies, like the shows in the corner, to the Generation 2 bunnies. They updated the bunnies and didn't say anything. It was like, oh, they'll notice. If they're trained enough, they'll notice. You know what? My brain didn't even process that I did the windmill race. I did it and didn't even think about it. That is kind of funny. I never thought about that. Most Gen 1 pets didn't run next to you. But the Gen 1 rabbits ran around in the race. I never even thought of that. That's a good thing. That's a good thing to notice and point out. Yes, go to sleep. Go to sleep. It's late. Good night, 2Fox. 2Fox 12. Good night. Good night. Sleep well. Thank you for stopping by and thank you again for the follow. Oh my god, you're gonna have to wait until after the race for me to read all that. When it's more than 5 lines on my screen, I know that's gonna be a bit to read. Captain always does that. Ever have that one friend that sends a paragraph through text and you have to read it like 3 times to even understand what they were trying to say. And then when you finally understand what it's about, it just takes like 2 words to summarize it. Like, he'll be describing going to a Renaissance fair, and I'm like, you could have just said, to fair! Wait, honestly, same. At one point, I thought I was poly, and I used to have 2 partners, but things ended up terrible with our relationships. And so having more than 1 partner is no-go for me, at least for right now. That's understandable. I never had more than 1 partner. But I'm, like, open to it. And I like the idea of it. And I think TikTok knows that too, because they keep showing me poly stuff. It's okay. I do that sometimes. They recently changed the poly flag from like red, black, and blue with a yellow heart with the infinity sign, or was it just a pi sign? There was many different versions, and then they just changed it to like a blue, purple, pink, and white with a heart, I think it was. I think I made a design for it, and I think I already deleted it. Let me pull up my Redbubble real quick. Because I'm pretty sure I made a design for pan and poly people. Because I would buy it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Ah, there it is. Look at it. It's pan and poly. See, that's the new poly flag. It's a white triangle with a yellow heart with blue, pink, and purple. That's the new poly flag. And then there's pan. And the blues were so similar, I'm like, I can add them together. But originally, the poly flag was this. Blue, red, black with a yellow heart and black infinity sign. I try to make all the different flags into hearts. I don't know when I did that, but I did. Like, I even have the progressive pride heart and just the normal pride, and I got the ally sticker. It can come in like stickers, it can be magnets, it can be a poster, it can be a mask, it can be a shirt. I tried to get all of them. I'm definitely missing quite a bit. But I did try. And I try to explain each one as well. Like, I can click on genderqueer, and it'll tell me, Pride Month is coming up. Show that you're genderqueer with this design. Genderqueer people do not identify with the female/male binary. And so, if you relate to that, this is your flag. I just like that idea. And so I went with it. I definitely am missing quite a few flags. And I wouldn't mind making it into different designs. Like, I started doing like a faded kind of thing. Like, the colors kind of blended together. And then what it was written on top. And then I was thinking about making some like hidden ones, in which if you haven't come out yet, you can still wear your pride colors, but no one would know it until you came out. Like, I was thinking about doing that, but I haven't figured out a nice like way to hide it. I definitely don't hide my status in the community. I'll straight up tell you, I'm pan and poly. In fact, I sometimes say, I'm pan and poly and ready to party. Pretty sure I've even tagged it. Like, if you look up pan or poly, I should pop up because they're my streamer tags. Like, I do not care. I mean, I do. It's what I identify as. But I will not hide it. Like, it's part of me. I don't see a reason to hide. I've even told my family, and they're just like, okay. They do not care. Though some of my family would say that certain genders shouldn't be behind the wheel. I'm not saying names because I don't want to out them. They don't care what their general family is doing as long as they are taking care of themselves. My family's pretty relaxed compared to some other families. Look at the pink sky. The clouds! The clouds look so fluffy. I never noticed how quickly those clouds move. Huh. Weird. I feel like I'm gonna do the 3 races that's in the vineyard and then switch over to possibly some writing. I know I have to do research on my character spell list, but I want to see if I can make any progress in writing first. I'm going the wrong way. There we go. If I can't think of anything, then I'll move on to researching spells. I need to categorize my spells. Like, these ones are for healing, these ones are for damage, and these ones are for effect. Because it makes pretty things happen. I guess technically I forgot what it's called. It's similar to light. It technically would be filed underneath effect because it doesn't do damage and it doesn't heal. It's just so people can see when it's dark out, which makes sense. It's kind of effect. I guess in a way, effect is for role-playing. And I'll color code them. I will color code my spells. Because I'm the color coding type of person. I grew up color coding everything. So I would make it so each of my classes aligned with a certain color. And when those teachers try to change those colors, I would be upset. I would get so confused and I would grab the wrong binder. But to me, growing up, classes like history, so social studies, geography, they will be color-coded green. I don't know why. I just decided it's green. And then classes like English that are like reading studies or research, I would color code that blue. And all math classes would be color coded red. And I think science was like whatever color remained, whether that's purple or orange. Like, I knew the 3 main, and those always had like the 2-inch binders, while the rest had 1-inch binders, because they weren't as important or big. And then when I was really bored, I would make covers for those binders. I would like write out math, and I'll draw equations and graphs around the word. So I'll be like, this is the math binder. The class is actually called algebra. And you can see that with the equations. But I didn't actually write algebra. It was too big of a word. I just wrote math. And then when it comes to English, I would write out English and then try to draw like the cover of the books. Or like the graph of story progression. Because I like graphs. In history, I would try to draw a globe or something. I did not like history. I could never figure out what exactly I was supposed to be doing in that class. I've been talking about a lot of things today. I wonder what got me in the talkative mood. Is it the hot cocoa? Is it the thorns in my hands? Or is it the frickin' below 50 weather outside? 'Cause it's spring, winter, you had your time, it's spring. Don't kill my cacti with the cold. My cactus are outside, and for the past several days, it's been raining. And now it's freezing. And I'm just thinking my cacti are going to die. There is no doubt in my head. They're already turning brown. There's some green bits here and there, but they're mainly brown. And I've had these cacti for several years now. Like, we got them for free, and I'm surprised that they've lived this long. But like, I don't want them to die. I even have roses from last year. I'm surprised that they're alive. Like, 3 out of the 4 roses were dead. But I have some roses that are still alive. They're the small ones, too. And no, the thorns did not come from them. The thorns came from the gloves that touched the cactus. And no, the cactus were not the same cacti. My cacti have big thorns, and they don't have pinpricks like that. Little red pinpricks. That's one of my mom's cacti that my dad tried fixing because it kept falling over. Okay, let me pull up some music. I want to try writing. See where I am with that story. I think my brain might be a little too tired. But we'll see. I think I have to go back and edit the first episode. I'll have to edit all these eventually. I just wanted to make sure that the story is going well. So let me switch over. See, I like color coding. Oh, I forgot to change the title. There we go. There we go. Okay. I need to go over to... I haven't written the preview of it yet. Oh well. Okay. Let's switch over to D&D possibly. Okay, so I'm turning level 2, which means I get more spells to possibly use. The stars ones are ones that I currently have. Let me try this. So the orange is the one that I'm currently at. Yellow is I have that and I have had that. Red means I will be getting that next time. I think I need to roll another 1d8 to add to my health. But I'm pretty sure I already have that. Oh no, I either get it 6th level or I get it 3rd level. Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna make notes somewhere. Okay, what do I know changes? I know my health changes. I know I can change my spells. What else? What else? I get invocations. Object invocations, which Captain talked with me a little bit about. So I don't want to like change anything quite yet to my character sheet, so let's do some spell research. If it does damage, I'll mark the damage. If it's let me do my labels. So here's the key. If it is blue, then it's for effect. Let me get rid of the line. It's for effect. If it is in red, then it's for attack. And if it's in green, then it's for cure or heal. If it is an attack, then I'll mark the damage. If it's for heal, then I'll mark the heal amount. If it's for effect, I leave it be because then I can always look it up later. It's just for fun. These are all the spells I'm able to get. Starting level 3, that's when I get second level spells. But for right now, I just have cantrips and first levels. So if I remember correctly, light is just lighting something up. You touch one object that is no longer 10 feet in any dimension. No larger than 10 feet in any dimension. Until the spell ends, the object sheds a bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for additional 20 feet. Can be colored anything you like. Completely covering the object with something opaque blocks the light. The spell ends if you cast it again or dismiss it as an action. If you target an object held or worn by a hostile creature, that target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw to avoid the spell. So it's just for effect. Sacred Flame. Flame-like radiance descends on a creature that you can see within range. The target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage. The target gains no benefit from cover for the saving throw. The spell damage increases by 1d8 when you reach the 5th level, 11th level, 17th level. So it's 1d8. One d8 damage. So this is technically an attack. You see what I'm doing. Blade Ward. I think this is an effect one, which is supposed to help you in battle, but Blade Ward. You extend your hand and trace a sigil of warding in the air until the end of your next turn. You have resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage dealt by weapon attacks. Should I make a defense thing? Okay, let me make one that's purely for defense, I guess. Defense? I don't know how to spell defense. Chill touch. So basically that just gives me... It's like the equivalent of a shield, but it's just resistance. Chill touch. You create a ghostly skeleton hand in the space of a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the creature to assail it with the chill of the grave. On hit, the target takes 1d8 necrotic damage and can't regain hit points until the start of next turn. Till then, the hand clings to the target. If you hit an undead target, it also has disadvantage on attack rolls against you until the end of your next turn. So it's an attack. It's 1d8. Eldritch Blast. It is also an attack. If I remember correctly, it's 1d10. A beam of cackling energy streaks towards the creature within range, making a ranged attack against the target. On hit, the target takes 1d10 force damage. The spell creates more than one beam when you reach higher levels. So 1d10. Friends. Friends. For the duration, you have advantage on all charisma checks directed at one creature of your choice that isn't hostile towards you. When the spell ends, the creature realizes you use magic to influence its mood and becomes hostile towards you. A creature prone to violence might attack you. Another creature might seek retribution in other ways, depending on the nature of your interaction with it. Would that count as defense or effect? I feel like that is more of a talking kind of thing. We'll make that one purple. I don't know. Talking. You use this for when you're talking to people. So, defense means you're resistant. Okay, let me put description. For fun. Attack. Damage. Heal. That's pretty self-explanatory. Defense. Resistance. Talking. Checks. Mage hand. A special floating hand appears at a point you choose within range. The hand lasts for a duration or until you dismiss it as an action. The hand vanishes if it is ever more than 30 feet away from you, or if you cast this spell again. You can use your action to control the hand. You can use the hand to manipulate an object, open an unlocked door or container, stow or retrieve an item from an open container, or pour the contents out of a vial. You can move the hand up to 30 feet each time you use it. The hand can't attack, activate magic items, or carry more than 10 pounds. So I feel like that would be considered an effect. Because I'll mainly use it for like fun, but it can be used for more than that if used correctly. Kind of like when I used prestidigitation, and I'm getting better, and casted my wings. I did it so I can have a advantage in intimidation. So something that's for fun could be used for more than fun if used correctly. Minor illusion. You can create a sound or an image of an object within range that lasts for the duration. The illusion can also end if you dismiss it as an action or cast this spell again. If you create a sound, its volume can range from a whisper to a scream. It can be your voice, someone else's voice, or a lion's roar. a beating drum, or any sounds you choose. The sound continues unabated throughout the duration, or you can make a discrete sound at different times before the spell ends. If you create an image of an object such as a chair, muddy footprints, or a small chest, it must be no larger than 5-foot cube. The image can't create sound, light, smell, or any other sensory effect. Physical interactions with the image reveals it to be an illusion, because things can pass through it. If a creature uses its action to examine sound or image, the creature can determine that it is an illusion with a successful intelligence investigation check against your spell save DC. If a creature discerns the illusion for what it is, the illusion becomes faint to the creature. So I can see that as being for fun, yet again, but if used correctly, can be quite useful. Poison spray. Where is that? There it is. You can extend your hand towards a creature you can see within range and project a puff of noxious gas from your palm. The creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d12 poison damage. The spell damage increases by 1d12 when you reach 5th level, so on and so forth. 1d12. Poison damage. True strike. I think this is a defense one, if I remember correctly. True strike. You extend your hand and point a finger at a target in range. Your magic grants you a brief insight into the target's defenses. On your next turn, you gain advantage on your first attack roll against the target, provided that the spell hasn't ended. It's, I guess it's kind of a check kind of thing. Okay, cure wounds. Where is it? Why can't I find it? There it is. Cure wounds. A creature you touch regains a number of hit points equal to 1d8 your spellcasting plus your spellcasting ability modifier. This spell has no effect on undead or constructs. At higher levels, when you cast a spell using a spell slot of 2nd level or higher, the healing increases by 1d8 for each slot level above first. And if I remember correctly, my spell casting ability modifier is charisma? I don't think I put it down somewhere, did I? I think it's charisma. I'm checking. Yeah, it's charisma. Hello, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing well. I'm just going over my spells. My character just leveled up in D&D. So, I'm just trying to get some stuff down. I know I have to increase health, choose my spells, choose my Eldricks and invocations. Whole bunch of things. Guiding bolts next. What type of spell is that? Guiding bolt. A flash of light streaks towards a creature of your choice within range. Make a ranged spell attack against target. On hit, the target takes 4d6 radiant damage. Jesus. On the next attack, roll made against this target before the end of your next turn has advantage. Thanks to mystical dim lights glittering on target until then. At higher levels, when you cast the spell using a spell slot of second level or higher, the damage increases by 1d6 for each slot level above that. 4d6 radiant damage. What the hell? d6. That's a lot of damage. I'm surprised I'm just now discovering that. Flaming sphere. A 5-foot diameter sphere of fire appears in unoccupied space of your choice within range and lasts for the duration. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dexterity saving throw. The creature takes 2d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. As a bonus action, you can move the sphere up to 30 feet. If you ram the sphere into a creature, that creature must make the saving throw against the sphere's damage, and when the sphere stops moving this turn. When you move the sphere, you can direct it over barriers up to 5 feet tall and jump it across pits of 10 feet wide. The sphere ignites flammable objects not being worn or carried, and it sheds bright light in 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet. 1d6. No, not 1d6. 2d6. But I can move it. I can move it around. Concentration up to a minute. I can move it around. Lesser restoration. Why does it? That sounds like a defense. You can, you touch a creature and can end either one disease or one condition afflicting it. The condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. In a way, it's healing because it's ending a condition. It's like an angel touches a human and causes a miracle in Supernatural. That's what the character is based on, Supernatural. I'm gonna count that as like a healing thing. And say ends affliction. Armors of Agathi. This is gonna be the last one. I'll do the rest on my own because I need to go make dinner. It's gonna be some pasta with some meat. Armor of Agathis. A projective magical force surrounds you, manifesting a spectral frost that covers you and your gear. You gain 5 temporary hit points for the duration. If a creature hits you with a melee attack while you have these hit points, the creature takes 5 cold damage. It's technically a defense. But it does also heal. Technically. Slightly. Not really. Okay, so I'll do the rest of these on my own. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you guys have a good morning, good night, good day. Tomorrow we are doing Sims 4 Not So Berry Challenge with Mint and Rose. And we have Mint's wife and Rose's little brother named Rocket. Rose is a kid now. I forgot about that. So I hope you guys have a good morning, good night, good day. I'll see you guys all next time. Remember, if you want to know, see the D&D campaign, we do it from 9 to midnight at Eastern Standard Time. So 9 p.m. to 12 midnight Eastern Standard Time on Fridays. At least we try to do it every Fridays. So thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have a good morning, good night, good day, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye everyone! Bye bye! Bye everyone!